everybody, Norm from Tested.com here at Comic-Con 2016, and something that we were surprised to find here is an amazing fan film. Now, Dan Lanigan, you've been working on this Futurama-inspired fan film. You're calling it fan-o-rama.
Yes, we do.
For how long now?
Well, the project started in concept about 2.5 years ago, and for about a year of script writing and testing on different technologies and how we would pull it off, and we've been in production, pre-production and production for about a year now.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're finishing it up now.
It's a live-action short film in that very memorable cartoon universe, brought to real life, which means you gotta have creatures. Now, we're standing in front of your Zoidberg.
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 Yes, Dr. John.
How was this made? Who worked on it? And what was the direction that you wanted for this?
We had multiple maquettes that were made early on. Martin Munet and myself were trying to figure out a way to combine a realistic look for Zoidberg, but still capture the essence of who the character was. And we got close, but we could never find it exactly. Then we brought on Danny Wagner, who had worked on a previous project of mine, and he took the ideas I had and was able to render him really closely to what I was looking for right away. He did the head, the hands, and the feet. The body itself is a fat suit that was worn by the actor who played him, Andy Klimczak, who also did our version of the Zoidberg voice.
Oh.
Zoidberg himself is animatronic. It's an animatronic mask. So the eyes themselves, the brows, and the tentacles are all animatronic, with servos that are inside the head.
Wow, so in designing that, I mean, the sculpt detail is amazing. You knew what you work with a cinematographer, you know exactly how it was going to look on screen. There seems to be even more detail here than what would even show up. Like as a prop fan and collector, is that what you wanted? Just put as much detail as possible if you're going to get that one costume?
Yes, I am very much at attention to detail. I've been collecting movie props for years, been a photographer for years. Detail is everything to me, and I wanted, even if it wasn't going to be able to capture what you'd see on YouTube, if I were to put it on a screen for a select group of people, I wanted them to be able to see the detail in the piece.
So you have creatures, you also work with miniatures. I know you did a miniature ship.
We did a miniature of the Planet Express ship. We took the Planet Express ship and we kept the overall design and color scheme, but we wanted to, again, make it feel like it actually existed in the world of tomorrow. We did the same thing with the Planet Express building. We built the same scale Planet Express building to the Planet Express ship, which meant it was like a 5-foot-long model. Built that up from scratch, and we wanted to shoot everything in the foreground to be practical, because practical effects, there's something about the quality of light that makes it feel extra special, yet retro. And I wanted that look for the film.
And one aspect of practical effects that we love are animatronics, and what better character to do animatronics than Bender? So let's go check out that Bender.
Sounds good.
Dan, that reads absolutely as Bender. It's matte, not shiny, but is his ass shiny?
You know what? It depends on the lighting. We have a replaceable ass for him that's one's shinier than the other.
All right, so tell me about the construction and puppeteering of this.
So Bender was originally designed to look as much like the cartoon as possible, because even though the characters, the organic characters, we wanted to feel like they belonged in our universe, a robot can look like anything. So what's the reason to change him? No reason at all. He should stay the same way. So we decided to build him as a puppet. His arms and legs are rod puppets, so we'd have green screen formers, but his head is fully animatronic. His mouth, his eyes, his eyelids, and his neck. To build him, Martin Munet and I figured out his scale. We had to adjust it a little bit so it would match a human that's not an animated character. And then we took a vacuum form and built the body. The head was actually sculpted and then cast, and everything was brought to Spectral Motion. Bill Sturgeon's team, who's a friend of mine, basically figured out how to make his head animatronic.
Right.
We had good ideas how to build everything, and we had some notes on the eyes, but the mouth, which was key to the character, was all Bill. He did an amazing job. It's a series of wires that are pulled up and down, and then when we remotely control it, we can get really interesting lip sync.
And that's puppeteered on set, so the actors can actually react against it. You have the voice actor on set also reading the line.
Victor Yared was the head of the puppet group. There was 9 puppeteers at one time running Bender when he was walking. Victor Yared did the voice and puppeteered the mouth, and he also was the lead controller. He's an he was worked with Henson, so we had some great puppeteers working. Bender comes to life completely, and he's the star of our show.
Amazing. And then let's move on over, of course, props, makeups, masks. It seems like you went the whole gamut.
We did.
Tell me about some of the stuff, the other things that were made for the film.
So, first of all, with Leela was a animatronic makeup appliance. I was very concerned about Leela because her look was key to making the whole piece work. Nobody's ever done a beautiful Cyclops before, and I won't say that Leela is beautiful, but she certainly is generally attractive relative to what you can do with a Cyclops makeup.
Right.
The brow is mechanical, and then what we did was we have a digital eye that moves around and blinks that happen in post. This is Leela's wristful ejaculator, which is a prop with a iPhone that would run images of the screen that she'd wear. This is a beer bottle that we printed up. This is a joke that we have in the short with Aldrin Buzz. It's Buzz Aldrin's beer. We have a backpack that we actually took a copy of a Sucker Punch backpack, original prop, and carefully cast it and then redid it so that it would be Amy's backpack. This is a death clock, which you recognize from the show. It plays a part in our story. Over in the back is Farnsworth. That is a makeup that Cody Frederick wore. So he actually played the part of Fry and the professor at the same time.
Wow.
And then Nibbler is a hand puppet that makes a brief appearance in the break room, and his upper eye is rod puppeteered as well.
Holy crap. That's a lot of work put in this short film. It's like all these different toys of film production you got to play with.
Exactly.
And
it's been a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So the trailer's out. You guys are going to put out the full short film.
Yes.
Later this year?
Hopefully September, early September.
And around that time, we can also reveal that we were actually on set for the filming of this. We got to get up close with a lot more of these props. So we'll have those videos as well. We'll show you guys how this film was made.
Awesome.
Dan, it's great to see you at
Thank you for coming by.
Absolutely.
We appreciate the support.
And we'll see you guys next time.
What does that even mean?